quilty friend, it's Carolina Moore, your favorite sewing and quilting YouTuber, and I'm here to spoil Advent. That's right, this is the spoiler video that's all about the Mini Quilt Advent calendar for 2024. I did a launch video where I spoiled very little to keep as much surprise and secret as possible. That link will be down in the description. You can also grab it here if these links work, to grab the link right here and go straight to that video, so that way if you want no spoilers, that's the video you want to grab, so that I spoil nothing about Advent. But I know some people, before you spend money on something fun and quilty, you want to know what you're getting. I definitely have had Advent calendars that I've purchased that I got what was inside and I was like, I would have just spent my money on fabric, honestly, if I would have known. So if you want some more details about what's inside, you can either send this to someone else and have them watch the video for you, so that you're still not nothing spoiled for you, and they can let you know, oh yeah, no, this is good, or they can tell you it's not. If they think it's not, that's valid, but I don't think that that's what they're gonna say. Or you can watch it yourself. Now, I'm not going to spoil absolutely everything. There still will be some secrets because while sometimes surprises are hostile, these are not hostile surprises. But I will be showing you a lot. There will be very little surprise left. So if at any point during this video you say, okay, I'm good, I don't need any more spoilers, I do want to be surprised, just stop the video, go get your Advent, get it ordered, and then we'll still keep some surprises for you, because I'm going to go through and give like more and more secrets away as we go through the this video. Okay, so if you don't know what the Mini Quilt Advent is and you didn't pop over to that other video, this is the 4th year that I've done the Mini Quilt Advent. It is 12 days where every day you open up an envelope, and inside that envelope is a pattern and an acrylic template. And you use that pattern and that acrylic template to make a quilt block. At the end of 12 days, you have 12 quilt blocks, and there are instructions to put those 12 quilt blocks together to make a mini quilt. Now, last year I added bonus days because some people wanted 24 days of Advent fun, which I totally get. The bonus days last year were just 12 more patterns that use those same 12 templates. This year I'm doing bonus days again, but in the bonus days patterns, there are 3 bonus templates as well. So there's 12 templates in the original Advent, and then if you add on the bonus days, you'll get 3 more templates for a total of 15, and 12 more patterns for a total of 24 patterns, plus finishing instructions to turn your mini quilt into a 24 block mini quilt. Easy enough? Fair enough? Following along? Let me know if you've got questions. Feel free to leave your questions down below and I'll get those answered if there's anything I'm not answering in this video. Now, I'm using the Art Gallery Fabric Christmas in the Cabin fabric bundle. I actually picked 8 of the fabrics. This one I'm using for the sashing, and the other 7 fabrics I use in the blocks. Now, you can get this bundle in my shop as well, or you can use your own fabrics. That's also totally allowed. If this fabric doesn't speak to you, use your own fabrics. If this one does, go ahead and grab it in my shop. If you're doing the 12 days, fat quarters are enough fabric. If you're doing the 24 days, you'll want the half yard bundle. So make sure you grab the half yard bundle if you're doing both the 12 days and the bonus days. Every year I pick a different color for our templates, and I'm going to try to show this color to you without spoiling what the template shape is. So this is the color of our templates this year. It's this bright lime fluorescent yellow green color. It's really easy to see in a messy sewing room so that you can hopefully not lose your templates. Everything also comes in a zippered pouch, so if you tuck everything in your zippered pouch every day, you'll be fine. But it's bright, easy to see. The lines are super easy to see. This is such a great color for templates, so this is why I picked this color this year. I think you're going to love this color templates. So this is the color that we're using for our templates this year, and we have 12 of them. So I'm going to start showing you some of the blocks and then some of the templates that go with these different blocks. Okay, so I have this block here, and it is this acrylic template that's actually used in there twice. And we're making half rectangle triangles. It's one of the really cool things about this Advent calendar this year is that our finished blocks are 6 inches by 4 inches finished. So because of this rectangular shape, we get to do fun with half rectangle triangles, and also some unusually proportioned flying geese, which here's our next block. So this is a good example of an unusually proportioned flying geese. This becomes our flying geese corners. And then for the center, we have this. So it's kind of like a half rectangle triangle flying goose unit. And you can see some of these templates are they're good sized templates. These aren't just skimpy, tiny little pieces. Now some of the blocks are super simple. Like this block is super, super simple. And it uses this template right here. This is a one seam block. So some of these one seam blocks are great for when you're doing a catch up day and you want to try to catch up on some other blocks in case you didn't get caught up. Now every day there are videos that go with these blocks. So every day you have your template, you have your pattern, but you also have a video of me walking you through making the block to help you out. These videos don't go away. If you go back to last year, 2023, you can still find the 2023 videos, the 2022 videos, the 2021 videos. So you can see me aging over the last 4 years in these videos as I make these blocks with you. They are still there. Now, the templates themselves, they are not still there. The 2021 and 2022, they all sold out. The 2023, as of the recording of this and as of the posting of this, I do still actually have some of the 2023. It was diamond based last year. It was based on 6-inch diamonds. And I do still have some of those kits, but once they sell out, they're gone. And same with the 2024. Once they sell out, we don't make more. I've never made more before. And I don't see any reason that I really would. It's pretty labor intensive to put these advent calendars together. It ends up taking us like 2 weeks of putting them all together and getting them all shipped out and getting them sent all over. So we make as many as we make, and then that's it. When they sell out, they're gone. So if you are interested in the advent, you do want to order them sooner rather than later to make sure you get yours and they don't sell out. However, as long as I still have them in store, I will still keep, or as long as I have them in stock, I'll keep them in the store so that you can order them if I have them. Now, speaking of stores, this is one of only 2 products that are not available in quilt shops. I love independent quilt shops. I love supporting independent quilt shops, and just about all of my products can be found in independent quilt shops. But because of how labor intensive this is to make, we only make a limited number to begin with. And if I were to sell them in independent quilt shops, I'd have to make thousands and thousands, possibly tens of thousands, versus the hundreds. We make less than 1,000 of these every year. So it's much more manageable for us to make hundreds of them with the staff that we have, which is, it's me and my family, y'all, that are putting these together. So we want to keep the quantities limited because it makes it just more manageable for us to do. And also it keeps the price down as we sell things into distributors and shops. They obviously need to make their money as well. And so that ends up increasing the price of a product. And I have no problem with that. Most things I'm able to keep the cost of the item down enough that it doesn't hurt you to have the finished price of the good be a price that a shop can also make a living being able to sell to you. But with these advent calendars, because I want to keep the price so manageable, Christmas is already so expensive, the holidays are so expensive, this is likely something that you're buying for yourself or buying for a friend, and I want to keep the price as low as possible. It's really important to me to have an advent calendar that's less than $100 because so many of them are so expensive. And so that's why these are only available through me. All right, I've shown you 3 blocks and 3 templates. I'm going to go ahead and show you 3 more blocks and 3 more templates as we go through. Okay, so here is another block, and so we have this template, and then we'd go back and use this template to be able to make this block. So there's another block and another template. This one was one of my favorite blocks. This one was so fun. And it uses this one and this one to be able to make this block. And then because I do love some one seam blocks in here. This is a quick and easy one seam block with a nice big half rectangle triangle template. So some other things that I added this year that I haven't done in the past is I've added some finishing videos. So every single day there is a video showing you how to make that block, and on day 13 there's a video showing you how to put it all together, doing all the sashing and the border number 1. Now there only is one border in the pattern. You're welcome to add more borders if you want to make it bigger, but I only go up through border number 1 in the pattern. So I always have had a video showing you how to put it together to make the mini quilt. This year I've added a quilting video. So I'm going to show you with a walking foot how I quilt the quilt. And then I also have another extra video that is a binding video, because this year we added the AGF 2.5 edition fabric. So this is the binding fabric to bind the quilt. So yes, this was added on this year as a, like a fun little add-on. So I use the AGF 2.5 edition fabric to bind it, and hopefully that'll inspire a lot of you to truly finish the quilt. So day 12 is the last of the block videos. Day 13 is putting it together as a quilt. Day 14 is quilting it, and then day 15 is binding it. So you will get 15 full days of videos for the Mini Quilt Advent. If you add on the bonus days, you get access to private videos. So days 13, 14, 15, 16, all the way through 24 also have block videos, but those are not here public on the channel. They're private, and you get the private link and QR code on your pattern so that you can still go watch those videos. So those are private videos just for the people who are joining in for the bonus days. And then there's also a private finishing video for finishing the 24 block quilt, and a private quilting video for quilting the 24 block quilt. The binding video, however, is the same for both, because binding is binding and there doesn't need to be 2 binding videos. But in the end, it ends up being a ton of video content specifically for you to walk you through making the whole quilt. Now I want to show you some of the fun things about the blocks. I'm going to show you some more of these blocks. I'm not going to show you all of the templates here, but I wanted to show you some more of these fun blocks, because I think that these are some blocks that you will want to be making again and again in the future. Because check this out, like these really fun, different shaped flying geese. They're different proportions than we're used to for flying geese, because these are half rectangle triangle flying geese. Like this would make such a fun border on a different quilt. And then you can see on here, this on either side is also a different proportion flying geese. So you could do 3 of these all in one direction. I love the different proportion flying geese on this. Here's another one with, again, the different proportion flying geese. And then we have our original that I showed you before, different proportion flying geese. So we have all different kinds of unusual proportions for flying geese. This one is actually traditional. This is a traditional flying geese shape. If I fold this, maybe you can see. There we go. That would be your traditional 2x4 inch finished flying geese block, and the templates to make that, but then also to make 3 non-traditional shapes for flying geese as well. It's super fun. And then these can all go together to make this like a fun quilt with arrows going all different directions. I see so much potential in being able to reuse these blocks to make all different shapes, sizes, and direction pointing of your flying geese blocks. All right, now if you're still hanging out, you still want some more spoilers, so I'm about to give you the ultimate spoiler of all spoilers, which is to show you the finished quilt. If you don't want to see this, stop now. Like, this is your warning. Run away, because I'm going to show you the finished 12-day Mini Quilt Advent. Are you ready? Ta-da! There she is, the finished 12-day Mini Quilt Advent. Isn't she so fun? So this is all 12 blocks put together with the sashing, with the quilting and even bound with that AGF 2.5 edition binding on here. You need 2/3 of a yard of backing fabric, and I used, this is from Christmas in the City, which is Art Gallery Fabrics Christmas line from 2 years ago, and this is Christmas in the Cabin, which we used for this year's Mini Quilt Advent bundles. I just love how she turned out. So this is the finished quilt that you'll have at the end of doing the 12 days. I am not going to show you the finished quilt at the end of 24 days. I told you there's some things that I'm still going to keep secret, and those bonus days are part of what I'm going to still keep secret. So if you have any questions about Advent, leave those questions down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Let people know that you think this Advent is super cool. If you aren't already subscribed, you'll want to subscribe, especially so you can see all those 12-day Mini Quilt Advent videos. But also, even if you're not joining in on Advent, I do tons of quilty videos here, so you definitely want to hit that subscribe button. Friends, I can't wait for you to join me for the Advent this year. Let me know what you thought of the spoiler video. Do you like spoilers? Did you stay through the end? Do you want to know all the things? Are you wanting me to spoil even more? I don't know that I will, but let me know. Friends, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you right here real soon.